What is up, guys? Pokemaster Ryan here, back with another video. So, because the Pokemon anime has a bunch of beloved characters, and those that are not so beloved, I figured, why not do another list of Pokemon that characters could have had. And in this case, it's Ash Ketchum's female Poke Girl from the Hoenn region and Battle Frontier. Yes, I'm talking about May, the main protagonist in the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire games. So, without further ado, let us begin. But before I begin, make sure you subscribe and leave a like on this video. So, without further ado, let us make our way into the video. Now, let's start for the Unova region. And for starter-wise, I'm gonna say, give May Oshawott. And the reason I say that is because May has always had, like, Pokemon that are adorable and cute and everything in between, such as Torchic as her starter, and then she had Beautyfly and Bulbasaur and her Squirtle. But yeah, I think Oshawott would be a perfect choice for her to have as one of her Gen 5 Pokemon. And then just have it evolve into Dewott because it still retains its cuteness. And then leave it at that, because Samurot's not cute, but yeah. I personally believe if May got that, she could enter it into contests, and then with the Scalchop, it could have, if Ash came back, it could have some comedy notion between her Oshawott and Ash's, and sort of like a rivalry, which, boy, that would be sweet. So, yeah, I would love if Oshawott, if she got an Oshawott to, like, show off its amazing cuteness that it's always been known to have. So that's something that May could have had. I think another Unova Pokemon May could have had is a Cottony, which can evolve into Whimsicott, because it has the same personality or the same physiology as her Bulbasaur, which we saw evolve into Venusaur in the Diamond and Pearl Wallace Cup episode. So, it's only fair for her to have a grass type like Cottony into Whimsicott, or even give her another grass type like Petilil, which could evolve into Lilligant. And because of the way they introduced the regional variant of Lilligant in Legends Arceus, I think she could have a Hisuian Lilligant, which would only fit it all the more welcoming. And another one is Gothita, which May could evolve into Gothitelle, because Gothita is a Pokemon that has been known in the anime to be used in Pokemon performances, especially in Nimbasa City. So, it's only fair that May gets that Pokemon. And I was going to say Minccino, but they already have Minccino in the anime as a main character, or a recurring character, so it wouldn't really fit May to have a Minccino. It's only fair to give May a fire type for her Unova team, so I figured give her Litwick, which could evolve all the way into Chandelure, because May's starter Pokemon is Torchic evolving into Blaziken, which was a fire type, so it's perfect and to give her a fire type in her Unova team, like Litwick. And Litwick is so cute, so it's just one of those Pokemon that she has to have. So it's just, it's out of the question. It's out of the question. You can't give May something that's cute, that's not cute, and just, my brain is just too compromised. And if you guys think I'm on drugs, I'm trusting you, I'm not. And her final Unova Pokemon is Braviary, because of the fact that Braviary is a Pokemon in Legends Arceus that has been known to have a regional variant Hisuian form. So I figured May could get a Hisuian Braviary to be on her team. And it's a flying type, so May needs a flying type. besides Beautifly, she hasn't really had any flying types on her team. So yeah, something she needs to get. Now for Kalos, I figured give her a Vivian because I'm not going to give her any starters because of the fact Serena already has a Fennekin, so it's not really, it doesn't really make sense to give May a Fennekin as her starter, and Ash has Froakie, and Clement has Chespin. I know that doesn't make sense, but she doesn't really need a starter for every region. But I just figured give May a Vivian because it works well with her contests. Because Vivian, it has the different patterns depending on the regions. So it works hand to hand, and I don't know, it just feels like she would probably have an elegant pattern for her Vivian because it's unique, so it would work good for her. This is out of the question. May should have a Furfrou on her team for Kalos because Furfrou in Lumio City can get its fur groomed and changed into different designs. So it's just a shocker that Serena never caught a Furfrou. So I just figured if Serena's not gonna get it, might as well give it to May. She could have it. So yeah, when I make an episode for Serena, I might even give her a Furfrou. And another one is Meowstick, is female form, because Meowstick is evolved from Esper, and Esper is cute, so it only fits to give her a Meowstick. But I figured, why not give May one, and then give the Sinnoh female Dawn a male Meowstick, because it only works since both of them are in contests, so it only makes sense. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of it, and my logic just isn't working well right now, so things are just hard to make sense of it. Now for Alola, there are only two Pokemon that I think May should have. One is Oricorio in Sensu style, because of the fact that it's not something I don't think we've ever seen in the anime before. I think we only saw Pom Pom style, and I forget what the red one is. If you guys know what the red Oricorio is, let me know in the comments down below. I actually want to know. And then for the second one is Morlul, because it's just something small, and I think May could just have something small for her team, because when it evolves into Shiinotic, it just looks weird AF, and I doubt May would want something like that, especially since it's just a big ass mushroom. So it just wouldn't look good. It's basically just Gen 7 fungus. That's all it is. I don't, and I'm not a big fan of the Morlun line anyways, so I don't know. It's a shocker this even made the team. So there's a lot of weird ass Gen 7 Pokemon on this list. For Sword and Shield, I think May could have an Orbeetle, because Orbeetle can Gigantamax, and we already know May's got a few Gigantamaxable Pokemon. She's got Venusaur, and yeah, that's about it. Fuck, never mind. Ugh, I'm stupid, but I think May could definitely have an Orbeetle, because it have it be a second Gigantamaxable Pokemon, and the fact that it's a bug and psychic type, so it could have a rivalry with her Beautyfly. So it's just something I would love to see. And a second Pokemon that I think May could have for Journeys is Eltigos, because Eltigos is really cottony. and I personally believe it's something that would look so awesome in a contest. If May ever like went to the Galar region for a contest, since besides Chloe and Dawn, we haven't really seen any of Ash's traveling companions go to Galar. So it would just be awesome to see. The final journeys or Sword and Shield Pokemon May can have is Alchemy, because if you go to the if you remember that one episode of Journeys when they were in the Ballerona gym, when they were battling when Ash was battling Opa, before that, Ash had to do a sort of a cake type thing with an alchemy, and they're all the different designs. So I think if May entered that, she'd catch an alchemy. It would. I would just love it if May like did the whole process with her Milkery spinning 3 times and evolving it into an alchemy, sort of like what Go did, because it's just there's too many things in the games, like different ways of evolving. It's turning the console upside down, spinning real fast, taking 49 HP points and going into the Dusty Bowl. Like, there's too many of them. So it just it's one of those evolutions that's easier instead of like that. Because if I gave May a Galarian Yamask, she probably wouldn't even know how to evolve it. Now for Scarlet and Violet, there's only one option I'm giving May. It is Palmot, because Palmot is probably one of my favorite Scarlet Violet Pokemon. So it's just something that it's just something that you can't not give somebody. Like, you probably would debate I could give it to Dawn, but Dawn probably wouldn't want that either, and neither would Serena. But it's just something somebody like the coordinators need to have. Am I being crazy? Like, I don't know. That's just my personal preference, that May could have a Palmot, so it would work perfectly. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much how May's team could have been for Unova, Kalos, Alola, Galar, and Paldea. So here's a quick recount or head count of what is May's team supposed to be. So it's just a little card thing for her teams. So, without further ado, that is where we're going to end the video. So, make sure you, before you click off, you click the little bell to be notified of new content. So, yeah, take care, guys, and make sure you stay tuned for everything that's coming up. And I'm Pokemaster Ryan. Take care, guys, because I choose you. That is it. Bye, guys.